Hello everyone, welcome to part 65 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 7. So we are going to continue working on the listing page. Okay, so in last few videos we have seen that we able to show the products in our listing page, and now it's the time that we will show some more things in our listing page, like we will show the breadcrumbs here, proper breadcrumbs. Okay, like in the case of t-shirts, that t-shirt is coming, that is fine, but in the case of casual t-shirt, if we will open the subcategory, then here we are going to show the category and then subcategory, means here t-shirt will come, then slash casual t-shirts will come. Okay, so here also we will show the dynamic count of the products, means the products that we are going to show here, like 5 products are coming here, we are going to show the 5 products are available. Okay, and here we are going to show the category description. Right now it is the static wording, we are going to pick from the admin, and if there is the description about this category, then we are going to display here. Okay, so here in products, we are going to show the brand instead of the description, because brand looks fine. Here we are going to show the brand, like this product belongs to which of the brand. Okay, so the brand name will come here with every product. Okay, so all these changes we are going to do in this video. Okay, so let's start. So first of all I am going to show the brand here. Okay, let's start with the brand. So for that, I need to make the brand relation with the product. Okay, so before that, one more thing we need to do. There may array may come, so I'm going to update the cat details function. So we are going to open some of the files first. Okay, where we are going to work products controller and category, sorry, not the products controller. Okay, yeah, here products is coming, fine. Okay, I am going to check the route first. Okay, sometime I also get confused. So yeah, products controller. Okay, so we need to open the products controller at front end. So make sure that you open the products controller of front end, not the back end. Okay, so this is the front end, and here we have added the listing function. Okay, so and listing function, we have got the cat details from the category model, so that also I'm going to open, where we are going to work on. Okay, so this is the category model. So here in cat details, I will also add id, category name and url, so that is fine. Okay, so another than this, we are going to add the brand. So I'm going to add the brand relation, same like section. Here I'm going to add the brand relation. Okay, public function brand. Okay, so I'm going to add the brand relation here. Okay, so okay, in brand relation, see, we are going to make the relation in the same way like we have done with the section. So here we are going to but not here, we are going to add the brand relation in product model, not category model. Here we are going to do in the same way like we have done the category, like we have done the section, and here we are going to add the brand relation of the product, here brand. Okay, brand will come here, and here it will come brand model. Okay, and here it will come the brand id. And you can also see the brand is coming in products table. You can go in products table and you can see category id is coming, section id is coming, brand id is coming. So we have already done for category id and section id. Now we have done for the brand id as well. Okay, so brand relation is now fine. Now we are going to update the listing function. We are going to attach the brand, but before that, before that, one more thing we need to do. Here we also require category name and url in the case of subcategories. See here, if we will open some casual t-shirt, here issue may come sometime, but right now no issue is coming, but we will add this one as well. like category name and URL, as well as in the subquery. Okay, so now we need to attach the brand as well, because we have added the brand, but now we need to attach the brand here with the product. We are going to attach the brand with brand. So the product brand will also come up, so we can debug this as well. We can do like this to check whether the brand has come up or not. So we are going to check. See here, the brand is coming with every product. You can see this product belongs to the Gap brand, this product belongs to the Lee brand. Okay, so brand is coming with the every product. Okay, and you can also make this subquery here if you want to select only the brand name like this one, then add the subquery. Okay, so that we can only fetch the ID and brand. Okay, so it's up to you. So right now we can keep it like this. So now this brand we can add in our listing blade file. I am going to open the listing blade file, and here we are going to add the brand. We need to find where we are working. Here we are working. So here, instead of description, this one, we are going to add the brand. So we know that where we are, we need to add the brand like this. Okay, so here first of all dollar product is coming. After that we have that brand. Okay, after that we are having brand name of the brand. Okay, like this. So now the brand must come. Now we can check. I'm going to refresh this one. I'm going to disable this one, and now I'm going to check here. See here, now the brand is coming. See, this product is belong to the Gap brand, this one Lee brand, this one Gap brand, this one Monte Carlo brand. Okay, so now the brands are also coming. So I want to add some images of the products as well. It does not look good without images, so I will check like red casual t-shirt. Which one? Okay, Gap red casual t-shirt. Okay, this is Lee, and this is, and here also we can do one thing, category section as well as brand we can show, so that we will come to know that this product belongs to which brand. Okay, that also we are going to do later on. Okay, you can also do this thing from your end. Okay, so this one I am going to add some image as well. I want to add some image as well, so I will look out for some image if I will get. Submit. Going to check. Okay, so now it looks fine, but the image size does not look good. Okay, so make sure the image size must look fine. We can check the image size here. Image is coming as, we can also do one thing, download this one, save images. Okay, it's already there. Its size is 260 into 300. So we can check 260 into 300, it means 520 into 600. Okay, so red t-shirt, we can search with the exact amount of image red t-shirt, and setting, tools, size. Okay, exact size not there, no issue. we can open some, we can pick any of the image. Okay, so make sure uh, that image must be correct. Okay, so here it looks fine, but here it does not look that much fine. So we can change the size. Okay, so let us try the another one. Still it looks the same, and we can reduce its height as well. Okay, so we can check the images in folder as well, htdocs, image, ecom, public. So make sure the size of the image is correct, because it's just the beginning. And also we are going to check that from this fit folder, this is coming from the small one. Okay, so the small folder we are going to check, and we are going to check these one, both look same. And here we are going to check the size, get info, and here you can see the image size 260 into 300. Okay, so this is the image size 260 into 300, but its actual size, we are going to check its actual size. Okay, so see here, the actual size is same 500 into 500. That's why this is the problem, that so that's why the image is distorting. Okay, so ask your designer to go for the image that your website supports. Okay, so here, because here we can't do, like, you can't upload any image, you must upload only the correct size of image. Width and height is our main concern. Okay, so here you can define as well while adding and updating. Here we have already specified that the image size must be 1040 into 1200. Okay, so you must get such image size from your designer. Okay, and you must import, you must upload such image only. And if you want to make width and height same, like we have now downloaded this image, that is width and height is same, then you must here specify like width 1000 and height 1000, and you can make these changes in your script as well. Okay, we already know where to make the changes. Products controller of admin, and you can open the add edit product, and here you can make the changes here. Okay, so here you will make like 500 into 500 for the medium size, 250 and 250 for the small size. Then the image is 100% accurate. Okay, so we are going to search on net. If we not able to find such kind of image, then we can also update. And see here, like red t-shirt and other images, I have few more images I have downloaded from internet for the testing purpose only. And here I am going to check 500 into 500, again 500 into 500. Okay, so most of the images are having equal size. Okay, so what I can do here, I can change here, like I will make here 500 into 500, and I will make here 250 into 250, and I can start here 1000 into 1000. Okay, now see, you can check here and here as well. Add edit product, I can make the same change here in add edit product, and add edit images as well, where we are adding the images. Okay, so here also 1040, I'm going to search 1040, and here I can make 1000. So it depends upon you that what kind of products you have, what size you want. Okay, so don't go with me, you must do of your own. See, 1000 to 1000. Now again what I'm going to do, I'm going to update this image once again, and let's see. I'm going to add this image once again 500 into 500, then submit, and then I am going to see here and see now the image is correct. Okay, you can see image looks fine. Okay, so it depends upon you that what kind of size of images you have, and then you can update those at your end. Okay, so it purely depends upon you. So here also I am going to upload once again, because now I have changed the size. Now I must update the size of all the images. Here it is the difference, see, 900 into 1200. Now this image will not work, it will distort. So I can import this one, 500 into 500 image, and now it will look fine. Okay, now you can see it looks better. Okay, so here you can see the size also reduce. You can see the size of this box and size of this box. So we need to reduce all the images like this. We need to reduce the no image size as well. Okay, so here also no image size must be 500 into 500 only. So another way is I will just inspect this element and will make its size here as well, like image. I can go here in listing page and will fix its size, but that is not the correct way. See, we can fix its size here. Here style, I want width and both 500 pixel, but in responsive it will not work at all, because here I am specifying the size. So it will always pick this size. It will create issue in some more devices. See, it does not look good. I think 250 will work here. Yeah, because small size is 250. Okay, now we can check again. Now you can see, now we have reduced the no image size as well. Okay, so now see here, it all looks same, but in responsive it does not look good. Let's see in responsive, inspect and mobile view, and see it looks fine here as well. So we can also see here, yeah, it looks fine, but no image. We can make new no image as well of 500 into 500 size. Okay, so that thing we can do as well. So here I go and I will convert it once again from here. Okay, so now no image we can update. See here, no image is of now 520 into 600 size. So we can create new image here, create dummy image. Of size 500 into 500, because now we have updated the size of our image. Here I'm going to pick 500 into 500. Okay, and background color must be light, and here okay, we can write no image. Fine, so this one we can save, and this one it is fine. We can keep this no image, this newly downloaded no image in okay. So here we need to update this one. I am going to update here 500 size icon, public images, product underscore images, medium, and medium I can paste here. Here I will not delete this one. I can just put no image old. Here is our new image, and this one I can make it like this. Okay, so now we can check here. This is 250 into 250 also required, so I also require for here. So I will do one thing here, just make it 250 into 250 as well, 250. 250. Okay. And now again I'm going to check here. I have got the new image and I can go back in small and will paste this one, and no image I will make it old, and I'm going to rename this one with the no image. Simple thing. And now I can check here. See here, now it looks fine. Okay, now our listing page looks better than before. Okay, so you can also add one purple t-shirt here so that it will look fine. Any purple t-shirt you can open and download its image for testing purpose only. Okay, don't use this image. Okay, I want simple one which does not have any logo. This I can download, save image to downloads, and here I am going to check, but it's still not coming. I am going to check again, not coming. Save image to downloads once again. Now it is coming. I am going to check its this one, no, not required. This one is not fine. We want exact, so I can do like this, 500 to 500, and let's see now. Let's open and let's see. This time save image to downloads, and we are going to check once again. Now it seems to be fine. Okay, so this image I am going to add for the purple casual t-shirt. Okay, so I am going to add purple casual t-shirt. So see, these things are necessary because we need to keep our website, keep testing our website. And this one also we can update, red casual t-shirt. Okay, we can keep it like this. Okay, so that one image we will show as no image. Okay, so now see, we able to add the images, and the images sizes you able to know it depends upon the design. Okay, so you can also resize, you can change the resize of your images. Okay, width and height you can keep on changing it if you want. Okay, and because the layout must be correct. Okay, so now we can continue, and see, now the brand name is also coming, and we have added the brands, and now we are going to update its description as well as I will use the product count here. Okay, so description is clearly we can add the description in the same way. Here we have added that category name, and same we are going to paste here. Just the difference is now the description will come up here. Okay, so here the description of the category will come. I need to pick the exact. Okay, so description we need to check that whether it is coming or not. From I can close the unwanted files now. Okay, so here I will check once that whether the our details is having the description, so that is necessary. So here I'm going to check once that description is not coming, so we need to add the description. We need to select the description as well in our CAD details. Okay, so we can update that to show the description. Okay, so I'm going to here category model, and here I am going to add the description as well. And also we require the description of the subcategory if someone open this subcategory link, so we require description in both. So we must add in both, because sometime the user will open the category, sometime user will open the subcategory, so we require both. Okay, so the description added now. Now we can comment once again, and we can see here the description has come up now. Because this is not having any description, so it is not coming. We can add the description of casual t-shirt as well. You can go in your category, open the casual t-shirt here, and add some description here, category description. Okay, this is the casual t-shirt category. having the variety of products of casual t-shirts of various brands. Okay, so I can submit this description and we'll check here. So it is coming. This is the casual t-shirt category having the variety of casual t-shirts of various brands. Okay, so this one has come up as well. So this one is also coming. This one is also coming. Now we want the count here as well. Okay, and for the count, we need to add the count here so that we have, like, there are 4 products, so we want the count of 4 products, so we can simply pick there that variable, that array that we are having, this one. Okay, so whatever is coming inside this one we can just pick and we can have can give here. Okay, let's try this one. Count, here I can give it like this, and now I can try like this. Okay, see, 4 products are available because we have count the array. We have count the array of the category products that we are sending from our function. So we simply count the array and give here. If 4 products are available in the case of casual t-shirt, and if we are going to open the shirts, then see, no shirts, this is no, we will open some other, that is t-shirts. Okay, so t-shirts is having 5 products. You can see 1 2 3 4 5. See, this image is not correct because we need to update this image as well. Okay, that you can do at your end, or we can also do, because we don't have the image of this one, so you can replace with any other image that is having fixed size, like width and height must be same. Okay, so like this you can also update. Now we can also update the breadcrumbs here. See, breadcrumbs, like in the case of t-shirts the breadcrumb is fine, but in the case of casual t-shirts, like we are opening earlier, here must come t-shirts as well. Okay, so we update the breadcrumb now. So here we will go in the category function once again. So you know that in case of the subcategory we are going to show here the category as well, like home, then t-shirts, then casual t-shirts, and in case of the category we will only show the category name here, like t-shirts. Okay, so for that we are going to check the parent id. So for parent id we are going to add here one more parent id here. And here as well, here already there. So for both we require the parent id, because we are going to check with the parent id. If parent id is 0, it means that category does not have any parent, so it means that is the parent category itself. In that case we are going to show only the category. Okay, otherwise we are going to show the category as well as subcategory. So we will add the condition here somewhere. We can add after this one we can add here, we are going to add here, no, so we can add here, like if dollar cat details, and here I will add if condition, if dollar cat details parent id equal to 0. See, if the parent id is 0, here else, see, if it is 0, then we are going to show only show main category, because the category itself is parent, so that's why its parent category is 0 in breadcrumb. Okay, breadcrumb, we already know that breadcrumb, these are the breadcrumb, these are we call breadcrumb. Like in every listing page there is the breadcrumb that you, which category you have opened, and is there any parent category of this one that you can also open, so that is the breadcrumb. Okay, so breadcrumb we can show here. If you have confusion you can ask me that what exactly are breadcrumb are, I will explain you in detail. Okay, only show main category, and always try to come in live session, try to watch live session, and you can ask your queries in my live session. I generally take live session after every 15 days, okay, every Sunday. So come in live session and ask your queries there in chat, and I will answer. And if you are channel member, then you can come, then you can join the live session and can ask me anything if you want. If you have any queries, if I able to answer your query, I will straight away answer, or I will come up in some time, okay. So always try to come in live session. So here only show main category in breadcrumbs. So what we are going to do, we are going to make one breadcrumbs variable, breadcrumbs, and here we are going to add href a. Okay, so here we can add like this, then url we are going to assign no shoe, and after this one we are going to close this one, and going to add here dollar cat details category name, okay. So this one now we can close as well. Okay, so here we can define the url, okay. In href we can define the url. So here we can simply add like this one, and url, and in url we are having the url cat details once again, and its url is like this, okay. Now it seems to be fine. We can check once. I can echo, but we will do it later on. We can just copy this one here as well, but here we want see in case of parent only show, we will show main category. In now here show main category, main and subcategory in platform. So our main category will come like this. After that our subcategory will also come up here. Subcategory we already know that we are having this subcategory here. So in this case we need to find the parent category first, okay. So we are already having the subcategory because parent category is here, and if we are fetching the subcategory, means here the parent id is not 0. So we need to find that which one is the parent id, and that we can give here, okay. So here we need to find the parent category first. Dollar parent category do it like this. Category, here I am going to select only not all the things we require. We will just require the category name and url. For now, and here we will add the condition where id we are going to fetch from the id itself. Cat details, we have the parent id, parent from the parent id itself we are going to fetch which is the parent category of this subcategory, okay. So we are going to use first and with to array. Okay, so here we can add the breadcrumb, okay. So fine. So here I am going to just copy this one and we'll paste here, nvsp and nvsp. So here we are going to use the parent category in case of url as well as in case of category name. So this breadcrumbs we are going to send in array, breadcrumbs dollar breadcrumbs, like this. Okay, and this one we are going to use in our listing blade file, here at the top, and here I'm going to replace this all with the breadcrumb. Okay, so I can have home link will be there only, and home link, for home link just give this one like URL, and this one span divider, and after that we just need to give our breadcrumb, and here it will come. We are going to replace this one with the breadcrumb. Earlier on we are just showing the category name, whichever category, whatever category we are opening, that we are showing here, but we are going to show the breadcrumb with PHP, as the breadcrumb will not come otherwise. Okay, we are going to show echo follow category details, and here we are going to show the breadcrumb. Okay, like this. I hope it will come. Let's see. Now see, error is coming unexpected, and we are going to find which error is there. So here we need to make it like this. Now we can refresh, and again the error is there, and find index breadcrumb. Now see what we have given, breadcrumbs. Okay, I have given breadcrumbs. Okay, that is fine, breadcrumbs I have given. So here I will give the breadcrumbs like this, and now we are refreshing, and here you can see the t-shirt, casual t-shirt, it is fine, but we require that span divider is required in between of that thing. Okay, like this. Now we can refresh and see, now it looks perfect. Home, t-shirts and casual t-shirts. See, we can go in t-shirts. Okay, see, now it looks perfect. And now if I will open casual t-shirts, that is opening t-shirts and casual t-shirts. If we are opening the t-shirts only, and then only see, this is the main category. So in breadcrumb only main category we can able to see, and if we will open this subcategory like casual t-shirts, then breadcrumb, then in breadcrumb main category as well as subcategory will come, and with the link also, like casual t-shirt is having its own link, and main category is having its own link. You can go with, to the category from the link itself. Okay, so now it seems to be fine. And one thing I want to tell you, like if you open the t-shirts category, then see, not only casual and formal t-shirt will also come. Here you can see this is the formal t-shirt that also coming in case of t-shirts, but in casual t-shirts only casual t-shirts will come. Okay, if you will open the casual t-shirts, then only casual t-shirts will come, and sometime person go to the parent category as the person also want the other types of t-shirts. Okay, so there the parent category come into role. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.